This is WKIT, your kitchen news, and I'm Natalie Nutbutter reporting. Tonight we have a very special guest, Dr. Macadamia, a political analyst who's been following this year's gubernatorial election. Welcome, Dr. Macadamia. Glad you could join us this evening.
Thank you, Natalie.
So, Dr. Macadamia, which gubernatorial candidate do you think voters will choose in this year's Chex Mix delegation?
Well, Natalie, Mr. Peanut has really come out of his shell in this campaign, showing a kind of a dry, salty personality that many voters find appealing. However, he has also been criticized for being a very private, tight-lipped individual. You might even say his mouth is vacuum sealed with foil and tamper-proof.
Yes. The 70% of younger voters, those in the under 7 age bracket, believe Mr. Peanut is
inaccessible. Yeah, that's right, Natalie. Mr. Peanut's tamper-proof mouth, along with the high post that he presently occupies on the top shelf of the kitchen cabinet, makes it very hard for him to connect with those under 7 voters.
And this is the kind of concern Hairsuiter Brand is bringing to the forefront?
Exactly. H.T. Brand, the incumbent candidate, spent last term as a part of the Chex Mix delegation. Now, his opponents called him generic, but H.T. Brand doesn't prove that he is anything but. He takes pride in his mixed background, which includes Spanish and Brazilian heritage. Now, Brand's platform promises a, quote, harmonious diversity of flavors, end quote, and that's a promise that Mr. Peanut will be hard-pressed to beat.
Yes, and before our time is up, Dr. Macadamia, what are your comments on Virginia Diner, the dark horse in this election?
Yeah, Virginia Diner only recently arrived on the scene by priority mail in an admittedly attractive commemorative of 10. Yeah. Now, honestly, I don't think that Virginia Diner will even stay in this election. She's clearly cut out for the corporate environment, not the Chex Mix delegation. And Natalie, this may sound harsh, but she's kind of the individual who will constantly be passed as a sort of a gift from one powerful man to another until all that remains of her is a shell of herself, a beautiful but empty commemorative tin.
Long words, but that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us tonight, Dr. Macadamia.
Well, thank you. My pleasure, Natalie.
And thank you, viewers. Be sure to make it to the kitchen polls and make your voice heard in this gubernatorial election. I'm Natalie Nutbutter, and I'm reporting for WKIT, your kitchen news. Good night.